Today I'm going to talk about updated effects, and I'm going to talk about Season 16. And my question is, on the Season 16 box set, when we eventually get it, if they could only do updated effects for one story, which story would you like it to be and why? Now, I've done long videos discussing all of them, you know, kind of all the ones we haven't gotten yet, and I've discussed Season 16 before. But sometimes I like just to focus on one season in itself. I can go over it in a little more detail. Plus, it keeps everybody on track in the comments with covering whichever the main topic is. We're going to talk about Season 16. And I think there are several of them that are candidates for it. Ribos Operation, or Rebus, or whatever you say it, doesn't need it. It's fine. Doesn't need anything. It's good. Androids of Tara, you could do some for. I think Cunning Monkey has done some on his YouTube channel, like some of the sword effects. It doesn't really need it, though. I think it's fine. You could do stuff with it, but I think it's fine. Power of Kroll needs them, but why waste your time? Power of Kroll's not good. I feel like updating the effects for Power of Kroll still wouldn't save Kroll, and you'd need a budget like the size of the Avengers in-game budget to make it work. I wouldn't even waste my time. Stones of Blood has a few interesting things you can do, and again, I think it was Cunning Monkey did some on his YouTube channel. They look pretty good. Doesn't need a lot. It definitely doesn't need it, but there are some effects you could tweak and make better. Don't mess with the alien judges. I love the alien judges. I love their original effect. It doesn't need any help. It's good the way it is. But there are definitely a few things they could tweak if they wanted to. But for me, it boils down to the Pirate Planet and the Armageddon Factor. I feel like it needs to be one of those two. My number one pick is, of course, Pirate Planet. I really want Pirate Planet to get updated effects because the laser blasts are not that impressive. And you know Prowl loves his laser blast. I love some updated laser blast. I want my laser blast to actually look like laser blast. And that doesn't really happen with the Pirate Planet. It's one of the few nitpicks I can pick on that story, because I love the Pirate Planet. It's my favorite story of Season 16. It's Douglas Adams. I love it. And it's Tom Baker just being amazing. And it's just a good story. The only really thing that lets it down for me is mainly the effects. So I would love to have the laser blast updated, and then some of the Mentats or Mentiats or whatever they're called, what I think they're originally called, the Mourners, when they use their powers to create, you know, damaging beams and force fields, that looks kind of dated and bad. You could update those, like the cliffhanger for Part 1 when they knock Tom out and when they set up a force field later. I feel like you could update those, but mostly updated laser effects. Maybe clean up some CSO work on the air car. I feel like Pirate Planet's the one I'd go with. I'd be happy with Armageddon Factor, because Armageddon Factor is very underrated. I like the Armageddon Factor. I know some people find it a little lackluster. I enjoy it. I think it's good. I think it's cast. There's a couple times it's a little over the top with the acting, like the second in command of the station is a little hammy. Every time he aims his gun, he has this weird way he aims his gun. It's absolutely hilarious. And then the guy playing the Shadow is a little hammy. Oh. But I love it. I do absolutely love it. But there are definitely effects in the Armageddon Factor we could update. Some of the laser beams, some of the spaceship scenes with the models, you could do some CGI effects for that. There's definitely some updated effects you could do with Armageddon Factor, which I think might make it rest a little better in people's eyes if it looked a little better. Maybe you could make the countdown that's constantly getting stretched look more sophisticated. And when it shows the ship constantly going down in the loop, you could make that look better. There's definitely some stuff you could do in Armageddon Factor. So if I could get either one of those, I would be happy. Pirate Planet or Armageddon Factor. Although if they just, for some reason, they didn't have a lot of budget for it, they went with Stones of Blood, I'd be disappointed, but that would be fine. I could see a few things you could do with Stones of Blood. So that's what I think for Season 16. Give me Pirate Planet or Armageddon Factor, I'm a happy guy. I want to know what you think, and don't give me any of that Power of Kroll stuff. You're not going to save Kroll. Just let it go. Just let it go. So let me know what you think. Comment down below. And don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. Links to the Patreon in the description. Links to the Amazon wish list down there as well. I think I added Ambassadors of Death to that recently. I really want to rewatch Ambassadors of Death, to be honest. Because I want to rewatch it, and two, I want to compare the episode 1, which is the original master tape, the earliest surviving original master tape for a Doctor Who story, actually, on video, an actual videotape, 2-inch tape. And then I want to compare it with the restoration for the other episodes. I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane, Colin Coney, and Finn Perkins. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. It is appreciated. Most importantly, thank you for watching.